Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hillary Hill. Thank you for joining me. All right, I have another update regarding Arizona, but this isn't an update regarding everything going on in Arizona. But, I mean, I guess technically it will be for the future. Let me just jump right in, all right? So Arizona House rejects a bill that would require ID for mail-in ballots. Yes, you heard me say that word. Ballots. Let me read this to you. The link to this article is in the description box below. All right, the Arizona House of Representatives on May 26 rejected a bill supported by most Republican state lawmakers that would have required voters to include identification with their mail-in ballots. Bill SB 1713 was rejected on a 29-31 vote, with two Republicans, State Reps Michelle Udall of Mesa and Joel John of Buckeye, joining Democrats in the GOP-led chamber to vote against it. Why? SB 1713, which passed the Republican-led Senate on March 8th, would require absentee ballots to include a voter's date of birth and some form of identifying number as part of the completed affidavit accompanying their mail-in ballots. So under the proposal, a driver's license, the last four digits of the voter's social security number, or the number of a voter's non-operating identification license number would have been acceptable. However, House Democrats argued that the bill would disproportionately affect votes from people who don't know the new rules or who don't have easy access to the required ID identifying documents. Honestly, my first opinion is if you don't have access, or not even if you don't have access, if you don't know your social security number, what are you doing voting? I mean, that might sound harsh, but do you have one if you don't know it? I don't think I know anybody that doesn't know their social security number or who can't obtain their social security number. I mean, I guess it takes a little while to stand in line to obtain it if you lost it, but most people, you have to know that number to rent a house, get a credit card, pay your cell phone bill, open up any sort of account, basically. What do you guys think about that? All right, let me keep reading. This bill would disproportionately affect our tribal elders who don't know their date of birth and have inconsistent birthdays across their records. Democrat State Rep Jasmine Blackwater wrote on Twitter, tribal members also wouldn't be able to use their tribal IDs to vote. Okay, I mean, that answered some of my question. All right. Democrats also argued that the bill would put an unnecessary strain on counties, especially ones with smaller tax bases, as they administered elections. But an election is huge, huge news. It's a very big deal. I think we can put a little bit more pressure on our counties to do what they need to do so that we can get a fair and honest election. Like, it's the President of the United States. Why wouldn't you want to put in more effort to get an honest, fair... That's not harsh, is it? All right, currently in the process in Arizona's largest county, it is 528 hours of ripping the flap of the envelope at 1 second a ballot. Democrat State Rep Athena Salmon said. So the impact of 1713 would take that 520 hours right now of ripping 1 second a ballot, the status quo that we have, and it would add an additional 2,500. That's 2,500 hours, costing over $35,000. Okay, but once again, we're talking about the President of the United States, someone that could potentially have so much power over our country. I think we can spare $35,000. They noted that it could also put voters at risk of identity theft by putting their name, address, ID number, and signature together on the same form, thus deterring them from using absentee ballots. Voting by mail is overwhelmingly popular in Arizona, where over 80% of voters cast their ballots by mail, according to the Clean Elections Commission. We also have received notice from insurance companies that by putting this information, by putting your last 4 digits of your social security number and your birthday and your signature in the ballot envelope, it is an identity thief's dream come true. It compromises the identity of the voter and opens it up and exposes them to risk, in which their identity can be stolen later on down the road. I mean, I hear that as well, but there has to be a way around that, right? And I mean, maybe even more importantly, this can push people to go vote in person rather than sending in mail-in ballots. Republicans supporting the bill say it would restore confidence in elections following allegations of potential lies after everything that just went on in 2020. Yeah, and then it gets into a little bit about Maricopa County. But anyway, what do you guys think about that? Arizona. More things continue to be not looking good for Arizona right now, just with, you know, the checking going on from 2020, everything that's coming to light with that, people hiding things, people not telling the truth, nobody wanting to share actual information, and then this comes along and they don't want to pass this bill. Even like 2 Republicans even voted no against this, siding with the Democrats instead. I'm at a loss for words. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down below. I will continue to update you guys. Sorry, I'm putting these back on. I will continue to update you guys as I find new information, so don't you worry. All right, thank you everyone for following along and supporting me. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and click the link in my description. Click my description box, the little like read more or see more, whatever it says, and scroll down. At the very bottom, I have 2 of my other backup channels linked down there. If you would like to go subscribe to both, or one, or I mean none too, that's okay. If I'm not for you, totally fine. But I'm just trying to grow those ones as well, just in case anything happens over here. I'm trying to use proper language and not hide as much, because all my videos are going through so far. So they weren't for a while, that's why I'm saying that. But yeah, so thank you guys. Take care. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Please know of all my prayers for you guys, and you know, the gratitude and thanks that I have for everyone that has served our country, especially on this Memorial Day weekend. So have a great, safe, and happy weekend. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.